what relaxation looks like in one of the world's hardest working countries. Outfitted with a large film camera and often dressed in athletic wear, Seoul-based photographer Kim Seunggu has spent almost 15 years capturing the essence of what he calls leisure culture, vacationing, poolside unwinding and communal gatherings in contemporary South Korea. The focus of his ongoing series, Better Days, is all the more striking in a country that ranks fourth globally for the longest working hours, and where the phenomenon of gwarosa, death by overwork, is thought to claim numerous lives annually. In 2023, the South Korean government was forced to abandon plans to increase the maximum working week from 52 to 69 hours amid backlash from Millennial and Gen Z workers. The proposed move was intended to combat the nation's labor shortage, stemming from a declining birth rate and an aging population. According to Kim, South Korea's leisure culture is marked by a yearning for respite from the country's intense work pressures and fast-paced lifestyles. Kim, 45, started capturing these scenes in 2010 during his graduate studies. His project has taken him to the popular Janghyun Hanok swimming pool. Its mineral waters set against the backdrop of a traditional Korean house, Royal Azaleas Hill, known for its blooming azaleas. Mulbit Park, which features tranquil nature trails and various campsites in city parks across the country. As a child, Kim observed the vibrant interactions of everyday people in their free time. As he grew older, he felt compelled to document them. "I felt a newfound fascination with these scenes," he told CNN in a phone interview, much like how 20th century photographers unwittingly captured the fleeting moments of their time. Kim, who says he looks up to American color photographers like Richard Misrick and Joel Sternfeld, has emerged as a chronicler of modern Korean life, revealing the nuanced layers of joy and complexity that define it. The art of finding locations. In many of Kim's photographs, bleak cityscapes loom in the background, while lively leisurely pursuits take place in the foreground, producing a stark contrast between the pressures of daily life and the moments of joy that punctuate it. In his photograph of the Hanok swimming spot, Kim showcases a teeming pool framed by traditional Korean architecture of wooden structures and curved roofs, echoing a dialogue between past and present. Children splash in the water, their laughter almost palpable in the air. Parents lounge poolside in colorful swimwear, while others float on inflatable tubes. Meanwhile, in his photograph of Royal Azaleas Hill, pink blossoms dominate the scene, reflecting the significance of seasonal festivities in Korea. Kim's locations for Better Days often focus on the middle class, rather than the upper echelons of Korean society. Upper-class people tend to be in luxurious, exclusive places that are inaccessible, such as high-end resorts or hotels, making it hard to observe their culture closely, he said, adding, "I believe that the culture enjoyed by the majority better represents Korean society." In the Joseon dynasty, genre paintings often depicted the culture of the common people, much like European genre painters who focused on local festivities and peasant life, he said, referencing the Neo-Confucian dynasty that shaped Korean history from the 14th to the late 19th century. Such depictions reveal a lot about the era, as upper-class life is often hidden behind layers of luxury, while the open culture of the common people reflects a modern folklore. Uncovering cultural resilience. To better understand South Korea's unique leisure culture, Kim looked to its historical backdrop, particularly the cultural stagnation that followed the decades of Japanese colonial rule and the Korean War. In the 1980s and 90s, the push for political reform, especially following the 1987 Democratic Uprising, sparked a strong desire for freedom and democracy. This led to the acceptance of Western cultures from America and Europe, he said. Kim added that the pursuit of individualism in Korea coexists with a sense of community, rooted in Confucian values, and a collective yearning for freedom stemming from Japanese occupation and dictatorial regimes. In turn, Kim said, South Korean society became what he called a flexible community that blends individualism with mutual trust, and where gatherings among strangers are considered routine and safe. Kim's photographs serve as a testament to a society that, while grappling with the pressures of long work hours and rapid modernization, finds moments of joy and connection. He insists his work does not directly address political issues, but when asked about various challenges facing South Korea today, from recent political turmoil to a deepening demographic crisis, the photographer said he considers society's contradictions to be growing pains toward a better democracy and a better world. He sees these ideas as part of Better Days, adding, Korean society has overcome many challenges through the power of its citizens, and the passion reflected in our leisure culture indicates the potential for improvements. Long work hours and short breaks have led many Koreans to live close to urban centers, with over 80% of the population living in cities. And within Kim's photographs there is an intriguing duality. A tension between the oppressive cityscape and the colorful leisure activities of its residents. He frequently employs vivid colors, high-angle shots and distant vantage points, capturing the broader context of social interactions. People may view the long hours and short vacations in Korea negatively, but I see them as a reflection of individuals adapting to and overcoming challenges, showcasing their diligence, he said. We accept these contradictions to some extent, and within that lies a pursuit of satisfaction in leisure. This optimism is evident in Korean leisure culture, which I aim to express through warm, bright exposures. He also stressed the importance of his creative process and commitment to slow photography, which demands patience as he often spends hours observing before capturing a single image. Somewhat ironically, his documentation of Korea's evolving leisure culture contains a strong work ethic. I plan to continue until I can no longer do so, he said. Better Days, published by Kara Verlag, is available now.